Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where we are doing our first mission of our new campaign for our third attempt. We need to finish off this striker here, and then there's a turret here, and there's something out over this way. There's at least 2 more turrets. We will get to those, because I want to eliminate this striker first. But our mongoose is a little bit on the overheating side. So I'm actually going to hold the mongoose out over this way a little ways. We'll grab 2 evasive pips, and then we'll just, I think, fire 1 medium laser and a small laser to sink a little heat. Or maybe, yeah, our hit odds are good enough that I want to do that. Unfortunately, we're attacking strong side, but I didn't want to expose us to fire from that missile turret, so it is what it is. We did 12 damage. That's fine.
Waiting for orders.
Now the assassin can close in up over this way.
On my way.
And hopefully do some real actual damage to its rear arc. Or maybe even right over here. Do we fire the LRM on 25% chance? I think we save that ammo.
I have the advantage.
Okay. Decent chunks of damage there. In fact, both flanks are now considered weak flanks, by my estimation. So we'll just hop up into these trees.
On my way.
And we'll see if we can fire into this flank. Looks like we were relatively unsuccessful at that.
Yeah?
Okay, why are our hit odds the way they are right now? Medium range, yeah. Target terrain. We're apparently firing blind. Are we, though? Apparently so. We could probably just sprint up over here. Apparently we're too tall to block LOS with the light LRM turret. Maybe the Cronus should actually engage the LRM turret? It would be exposed to fire from this turret over here, which is a standard shredder turret. Alternately, we could simply move over this way. Like this.
Understood.
And we would not be exposed to fire from this turret. Our hit odds are still pretty garbage. But we can just take a pot shot with the ERPPC and sink some heat.
Aye aye. Engaging target.
Didn't work, but I didn't expect it to.
Negative damage.
Okay, we'll see if our allies can finish off the striker, or maybe our friend the javelin. Not with that line of fire, they're not. Structure exposed, that's good. That hunter didn't fire. It might be out of ammo. You're not going to do much at that minimum range. He did move through the fire, which damaged him. Another wheeled propulsion crit. Another wheeled propulsion crit. Zero damage to the Cronus. That's acceptable. And now it's our turn.
Yep.
Excellent. We're going to take the mongoose in over on a side flank, if we can. Maybe something... Actually, we're going to reserve.
Standing by.
The Rhino is pretty decent where it's at. What are our hit odds there? 11.7? Yeah, we'll leave the Rhino where it's at, and hopefully we'll get a hit here. Not ideal.
Solid connection on that one.
Not ideal at all. I'm pretty sure we hit the javelin there. Maybe not. But, what is that, 1 HP left? That's rude.
Waiting for orders.
Javelin will finish it off.
Locking in all weapons.
Vehicle destroyed. Fantastic.
Vehicle down.
What do
Okay.
you need?
The Cronus is going to move over this way for the 1 evasive hip. And also, to hopefully be able to hit this thing a little bit better. And yeah, that's a whole lot better. We're going to alpha strike this light turret.
Firing.
Was not great, if I'm honest.
Yeah?
We're going to close in with our mongoose over here.
Roger.
And we're just going to fire one medium laser and otherwise sink heat. We did hit. I'm actually a little surprised. That hunter, I think, is out of LRMs. That was either 10 or 15 damage to the light turret there. Oh, 0 damage. That was 10 damage. And they're firing on the hunter. That's acceptable.
Commander?
Okay, we're going to move in with the javelin, and I think we're going to sprint in to get a little bit closer.
Confirmed.
And we're just going to take this.
Roger that.
Okay, we're through the armor.
Receiving you.
Excellent. We're going to swing the assassin up over this direction,
Position confirmed.
so that we don't accidentally backstab. And now is the time when we use these LRMs.
All weapons are
Of
cold.
course, these are swarm LRMs, so they're not intended to do too much damage. We are actually going to close in to point-blank range with the Cronus.
Let's move.
And this will probably kill the light turret.
All weapons fired.
Fantastic. 2 turrets to go.
Turret destroyed. What do you need?
So the mongoose is going to sprint down this way,
Let's move.
and otherwise just sink heat. Do we vigilance here? We don't know what kind of autocannon this thing's running. I think we do vigilance here. $20 damage, not bad. 0 damage, kinda bad. I think that was another 20, though.
Good to go.
Okay, so our assassin is just going to move forward over here,
Move order received.
and then fire the LRM-5. Do we have other types of ammo? No, we just have swarm ammo. Okay.
Confirmed.
That actually did a decent amount there.
Orders?
So it looks like we've got this rock giving us cover on this approach, so we're actually fine.
Affirmative.
We'll move the javelin in over here.
Yep.
And the mongoose will close in to
Heading
here.
out. What do you need?
The Cronus is going to be mostly tasked with sinking heat this turn. Its heat is now gone. It seems like these guys are definitely running out of LRMs, which is fine because, whoa, he just went in super close. I mean, that's good for us. Wait. This guy didn't fire its autocannon at this harasser. I guess the hit odds were too low?
Yep.
It's certainly an interesting choice.
I copy.
2 damage. Hooray.
Yeah?
Okay, now we'll take the mongoose in over this way. Actually, slightly closer. Like this.
I'll do what I can.
Mongoose still has tag. Does that last forever? I don't know. That shredder turret is definitely getting shredded, which is ideal.
Heading out. Full speed.
We do see that the other turret is here, and we are protected by this rock right now. We're almost through the shredder turret armor. I want the Cronus to get slightly further up over here. Yeah,
Going full throttle.
that'll do. I don't think the Cronus is going to kill it, but it'll get it pretty close. Okay, we crit the engine core.
How'd that taste?
We didn't destroy it, though. That hunter is not going to fire. Our tank support may be able to destroy this turret, though. That was an engine crit there. This thing is not doing well currently. There we go. Fantastic. One turret to go. That's a light LBX turret. Okay.
I'm receiving you.
Well, we'll take our Javelin up over here just to scout.
Got it, Commander.
We don't know too much about this thing yet. We're firing blind. We've still got a decent number of rounds left in our SRMs. So we'll take a pot shot there.
Yeah?
Take the Mongoose up nice and close here, I think. Yeah, we don't know what type of LBX this is. That's the concerning thing. It's a light turret, though, so maybe like an LBX-5?
Here we go.
Well, that didn't go well.
Damn it, I missed.
Waiting for orders.
We'll move the Assassin in. And fire with these LRMs. 4 damage.
Yep.
Excellent. And we'll just move in with the Cronus here.
Got it.
Okay. That was decent damage. The support tanks may be able to finish it off. Triple engine crit. There we go. Engine kit explosion. Well, we never get to know what kind of LBX that thing has.
Mission successful.
But that was a very successful mission there. I'm quite pleased with how that turned out. I'm also relatively pleased with our backstabbing buddies. Like, that works pretty well. Soften them up with the SRMs, go in with the lasers. I like it. We did not get paid very much. Okay. But we also took almost no damage, so that's fine. It was an LBX AC2. Well, now we know that. This is a lot of pulse lasers. That's a lot of pulse lasers. AC-20 ammo? Good thing they didn't bring that to bear. I guess we'll grab the pulse lasers. And we got both engine cores, too. That was a huge salvage. I like it. I kind of wish that that salvage sum told you how much you would get if you sold them, though, rather than how much you would pay if you bought them. Those are very different numbers. 13%, according to the difficulty, is how much we would get compared to how much it would cost. So whatever 13% of 5 million is, 4,000 C-bills and 2 days. Yes, that is very acceptable. So we will tick ahead. Just a couple days. That was 3 days, Yang. You lied to me. I can't believe you. How could you do this to me, Yang? Ugh. How am I supposed to work under these conditions?
Orders?
Get better at shooting. That's your orders.
Aye, aye.
We'll grab a point of gunnery wherever we can. We'll also grab this point of piloting. Hello. There's a lot of things that we can get there. Excellent.
Reporting.
I'm ready.
We can actually grab a few more things up here.
I'm here.
We're just aiming right now for something like this. Arclight is kind of backstabbing, so Bandit would be a good thing to grab for a backstabber.
Training complete.
Yeah?
Excellent. Gremlin is mostly just going to go for a generalist. I mean, that 25% increased critical strike chance is very nice.
Mech warrior
We'll grab that as well.
I'm here.
Take this all up to skill 4.
Training confirmed, Commander.
What do you need?
For Rhino, we will do the same where we can.
Training complete.
And then for Whisper, we'll just go down the line.
Mech warrior
That's it for now.
complete.
We'll decide how we want to specialize you a little bit later, Whisper. Okay, so we're pretty much ready. We have 8 berths, right? Hang on, how many mech warriors do we currently have open? 3. So we'd have to hire 1 more mech warrior if we wanted to run immediately. What would that end up looking like? What could we possibly get? I actually wanted to go to the hiring hall, and I can't remember where that is in RogueTech. It seems like they moved it.
Commander. Be with you in a second.
I would think that there would be a hiring hall on Caladia. Oh yeah, it's just right here. Okay, so there we go. We have a few options here. Slipstick would be the cheapest option. And none of these are amazing options. So I think we're just going to go for the slipstick, for the cheapest option is what I was meaning to say. So our choice here is between 3 gunnery or 3 piloting. And I think given that choice, we will go for the gunnery.
New mech warriors
Okay,
available.
and that allows us to immediately deploy right now. That was a Black Knight part. How much did they want for that? Way too much. Even more for the Banshee part. A pod. Oh, anti-personnel pod. This feels like that should be hyphenated. I'm guessing that they couldn't, because it's hyphenated here. Okay. So, the question is, what do we want to do next in terms of contracts?
Take off your shoes. Make yourself comfortable.
Well, we've got this one, which is an ambush convoy. We've got an assassinate. We've got a destroy base. That might be a decent option. It's an urban destroy base, so we'd have a fair amount of LOS breaks around. Interesting. I think we'll give this a go. So obviously we are not going to be bringing these pilots. We are going to put Gremlin in the Mongoose. We are going to put Whisper in the Javelin. We're going to put Kodiak in the Cronus, and Slipstick in the Assassin. Okay. Well, let's go. So, the question is, what are we going to be up against? Yes, indeed, money is the key enabler, but also time is money. As we have been learning with our time to repair things. Like, we took almost no damage in that last engagement, and that took 3 days. Destroy enemy structures and escape. We have reliable information that a remote Lyran laboratory is attempting to reverse engineer sensitive local government technology in violation of the usage license. They failed to respond to our communications that they cease and desist these unlawful operations. Therefore, we authorize you to execute the license termination clause upon that facility. Contract does not specify any retrieval, Commander. We're to bring the base down and destroy the tech with it. We can do that.
Command interface initiated.
Atreides, I fought alongside you years ago. It's an honor to do the same again today. Did you? Commander, we're here to shut down a research base. Approach the base and destroy the designated buildings. Be wary of the base defenders and watch for any additional patrols in the area. Good hunting, Commander.
Ready for action, Commander.
Okay, so we are going to be attacking up over this way. I'm looking for point defense, and it looks like there's one here, here, here. And there may be a fourth around somewhere. Yes, here. Tucked in between these buildings. Okay. There's also a base garrison about. Well, let's just make our way towards the base for right now. And we'll see if our friends come with.
On the move. Roger that.
Very awkward the way the camera flew there. Okay. Looks like they're sticking close. The Lyran Commonwealth is apparently attempting to engage us. They did hit our mongoose there. With that fire starter.
Receiving you.
But the fire starter is really exposed. Like, really, really exposed here.
Aye, aye. Confirm. Fire.
He's even facing this way, awkwardly.
Taking a critical hit.
I feel like this was supposed to be a better ambush.
Right here. Mm-hmm.
We're just going to come in directly behind, face like this to minimize the chance of stray shot.
Yep.
And this could potentially be a kill this round.
That there was a critical hit, that was. Orders.
The javelin is going to come in over here
Copy that.
and also fire. Like, this is a kill shot.
Tango down.
That was not part of the base garrison. Apparently.
Yes, Commander.
Interesting. This gives us direct LOS on a medium military building, but we're a really long ways away. I think we sprint forward a little bit. Maybe park ourselves right behind this building. And we can just fire an LRM up here. It won't do much, but that's fine. We'll just lob it in. And maybe that'll get the garrison's attention. Seems to have.
Light damage, Commander.
I mean, you're illuminated, so yeah, you were damaged by light. Sure. We'll go with that.
I'm listening.
Okay, we're going to take the mongoose up over here.
Commander.
We're going to close in with the javelin as well.
Hauling off.
We're now ECM protected up
Ready
there.
for orders.
And the Cronus is going to just see about catching up. We do have an LOS. It's really far away, but we've got an ERPPC, so we take this. Yeah, we missed, but that's fine.
Yes, Commander.
So I think we'll close in a little bit up here with the assassin, see if we can find anything interesting. Like a Jenner and a dart. I would rather be working on the Jenner. Even though the hit odds are lower.
Locking on.
Okay, we did some damage. Excellent. Okay. Our friend also attacked the Jenner, did a little bit of damage. We take that. That dart is closing in. That did more than I expected.
Took a hard hit there.
With the 3 Vasopips. That ultralight carrier is hitting the dart. It did some damage. Huh. Okay. Interesting, interesting.
Heavy damage.
So it would appear that we are in LOS of these turrets.
Orders.
And that is something that I would kind of like to not have happen. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just reserving everybody for right now, because I want to move... I want to move our assassin next. And I want to pull these guys this direction. However, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we are going to continue working on destroying this base. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.